reason why I made this video was, well, trying to make this dang video, is I don't be doing this, man. This stuff it make me nervous a little bit because I used to be concerned about what people think, but I'm just here to drop some information off on people, man, and I hope it helped them and be inspired to, you know what I'm saying, to be free. Because the day that I realized I was a slave, I got into a car accident. Some kids had rear-ended my car after I got off work one day. And unfortunately, it slowed me down because I had to get these procedures. I basically had a herniated disc with a lump in it, and I had to get these procedures, the same stuff that when Tiger Woods got into his accident, I had to get the same procedure he was getting. And, you know, I'm healed from it a little bit and I'm healthy. I still be having my pains, but I couldn't do the work that I was doing. And it's crazy because the place that I was working for, they was like, they look and they like, man, they like, what they say, what my supervisor said. He said, so can you come to work? Can you do the 80 hours? I'm like, man, listen, I ain't gonna be able to do no 80 hours every 2 weeks. I'm not gonna be able to do that. And he like, well, what's the problem? I'm like, look, man, I got the same procedure that Tiger Woods got, bro. You don't see Tiger Woods out there swinging the motherfucking the golf club, man. You know what I'm saying? So it was crazy. So I was coming to work. I was going to work for about 4 hours a day. I'm probably giving them 20, 25 hours a week, 50 hours every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So they wasn't meeting their quota because, like, I don't know if I was their best worker. I don't know if I was, you know what I mean, one of the ones that kept the production going. So they didn't have nobody to fill my shoes. And basically, shit, I was like they had me on some John Henry shit. Like, man, they bringing in these big ass. I wish I could find the picture. I wish I could put the picture up, but I got my phone right now. But man, these boards is 20 feet, from 15 feet to 22 feet long. Sometimes they be like 4 inches thick. Sometimes they be 8 inches thick. Sometimes they be 15 inches thick. So let's imagine you slinging boards like that all day damn long. I'm talking about, you can't do that with no fucking herniated disc. You know what I'm saying? So they called me and they was like, well, can you start working the hours? Can you do the full 80? And I'm like, look, man, I don't even think I can do 4 hours a day, shit. Because once I get there and get to doing it for about 30 minutes, my back get to hurting. But I still be trying to push through because I wanted to keep my job. So they got tired of it. And it's like, well, if you can't work the 80, just don't come back. So I'm like, shit, damn, I thought y'all had some care and concern for your people that work for you. Like, damn, I literally can barely walk, you know what I'm saying? So they like, nah, man, we can't support that. We need you here for this amount of time and this and this and this. So a light bulb went off on my head and I really wanted to cuss them out. So I'm like, damn, I'm just a slave to y'all. I'm just a number, you know what I'm saying? And then the idea came to me. I'm like, damn, so I can't work. I can't be doing no slave stuff and I got to keep some money coming in. I know I'm about to get paid from this lawsuit. So it's like, shit, I ain't tripping. I just need to do something. So my brain got to clicking. I'm like, damn, what can I do? So if y'all don't know, you know what I'm saying? I was in school. I went to college. Well, when I was in prison, I got some college credits. When I got out of prison, I ended up getting my associates in business management. So, crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I had to apply some of them skills, but put a little swag on it so I can have my freedom and still make my money. So what I did was, you know, I started gig apping. I was doing Uber. I was doing Lyft. We contracted through the, damn, what's the name of this thing? I can't even think of it off the top of my head. But they had me picking up packages and dropping them off. Now, unfortunately, I ain't doing that no more, but that was one of the best ones I had because I'm making like $250 every time I'm picking up a package in my truck. That's part of the reason why I got this little truck. So so I can, you know what I'm saying, basically get a tax write-off and you know what I'm saying, be able to dump these packages and transport stuff. It was a simple job because I didn't have to do much work. All I had to do was pick up some stuff and drive. They paying me for my gas and just paying me for taking the product there. That was way easier than me out there outside 8, 9, 10, 11 hours a day, slinging over 1,000 pounds, but way more than 1,000 pounds a day, you know what I mean, in wood. So it started to make sense. Shoot, I'm bringing home about $1,100, $1,200 a week. If I was short, like if I didn't get in contracts that week, I go to the labor pool and I just go do some temporary work, do some little temporary work for one of these little companies, make me about $200, $100 a day, 150, whatever they was paying, you know what I'm saying, just to make up for it, but I still had my freedom. And the beauty of it all was, and shout out to Money Man too, man. If you watching this, man, you inspired me a lot, bro. Cause he had this song, man, and y'all go check it out, man. Dude raw, and he got some game. So he had this song. It's like, I should be a business nigga. I'm a walking LLC, something like that. I'm a walk the LLC. I forget the words of it because I ain't heard it in a while. But he like, yeah, I'm a walking business. I should be a LLC, right? So I'm like, damn, I can be a LLC because technically, if you self-employed, you are a business. You see what I'm saying? So I made myself a sole proprietor, called myself D. Franklin LLC. So even when I got jobs, or even if I got a job, instead of me giving them my social, I was giving them my EIN, right? Which is going directly to your business bank account. Then once you're doing that, guess what you can do? It's going directly into your business bank account. You can get the business credit depending on your credit, but the best thing to do is get business credit over personal credit. And the reason why I say that is because personal credit, they're gonna offer you the max, maybe like 2,500. You know what I'm saying, on like 600 to 700 credit scores, right? The max maybe, but with a 650 or 6 something on business credit, all you got to do is have a business. Shit, they gonna give you at least 10,000. That's just regular. You see what I'm saying? So when I knew that, I'm like, shit, I was in the wrong profession. I was in the wrong profession to begin with. So once I got my first business credit card, and shout out to Chase Bank, man. If y'all ever interested in starting your business, I man, mess with Chase, because they give you opportunity, especially if you actually have a business plan, because they'll sit down with you and they ask you, so when you starting this business, what are you planning to do, right? So I told them, like, it's 2 things that I was trying to do. I was trying to buy cars, and I was trying to basically not rent my cars out, but lease my cars out to people who didn't have jobs, so they can go and drive Uber and Lyft, and I would get a percentage of what they made. You see what I'm saying? So they was like, well, that's kind of high risk. But I'm like, it's not necessarily high risk if I'm employing people and I get the write-offs for, say if I hire a felon, or say you hire a felon, you get a tax break. If I'm hiring people like lower minority, you get a tax break. So they like, damn, I didn't think of it like that, right? So they hurry up, first credit card, boom, 25 racks. So I'm like, damn, this is the game, right? So unfortunately, like my idea, it wasn't coming to fruition. And the reason why I say that is because when it comes down to dealing with people in cars, you got to be able to monitor everything that people are doing. So I end up doing this. I'm talking about, man, it's so much behind this, man. Like, and at the time, like, man, listen, I done been through so much, bro. Like, I done been through all of this stuff, man. I can't even go into all the stuff that I've been through, but it's like, it's funny, man. Yeah, I can't even do it. I can't even tell y'all about this because it's so crazy. But when you dealing with people and you trying to be like, you trying to help them, they want to try to take advantage of you. You know what I'm saying? So, I had a female that I tried to help. She living in a hotel, and she like, yeah, I need a job, do this, do that, do this, right? So while she's supposed to be out here driving the Uber in one of my cars, she off doing something else, right? So I had to cut that out, you know what I mean? And it was crazy. It was crazy, man. I'm talking about people just be trying to take advantage because they try to think that you weak because you be being kind, right? But they don't be realizing that you really they blessing because shit, how many people are willingly want to help somebody. You know what I'm saying? So that didn't work out. So I'm like, damn, I'm stuck with these couple cars. So I threw them on Turo. I'm doing Turo everything. You know what I'm saying? Like my next move was, I'm like, damn, I just need to build up me enough business credit to get a spot where, hey, I could Airbnb this bit. You know what I'm saying? Or I can, you know what I'm saying? Find something that's gonna accumulate money without me having to work. You know what I'm saying? So that was my mission. Then I had to file taxes. I filed my taxes, and once I filed my taxes, it was like this is how I felt. I felt like the government had got on my ass because they didn't want me doing what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I filed my taxes February of 23 one time. When I filed my taxes, the next month I'm in Miami on spring break driving Uber. Boom. These people start harassing me. I'm talking about the cops down there start harassing me. You know what I'm saying? They pull me over, pull me out the car, beat me up, put a case on me and everything, right? So ever since then, like, that's what slowed me down because it's like, how can I explain this? If I wanted to do anything, get contracted, I ain't gonna say I can get contracted, but the government's not gonna contract nobody under going through court stuff, just as well as driving Lyft, just as well as even applying for some type of job that's gonna pay me something. Only thing I can do now is go like to a labor pool. You know what I'm saying? They'll probably hire me, but they ain't gonna pay me nothing. And I you know what I mean? So they put a monkey wrench in it. So I'm trying to give y'all the game though, but you just gotta be careful how you moving, because if you get too much money, like, man, at the time I probably had about 50 grand in business credit for a nigga that didn't even have $5,000 in savings at the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, you know what I mean? I had access to all this money, getting write-offs and all this stuff. But I feel like the government or it's something, man. I just feel like they was trying to stop me from being able to continue to do what I was doing, because it put me in positions where I can't even basically go out here and live my life the way I want to. Now I gotta worry about a case that I know that's gonna get thrown out. These people done offer me probation, man. I'm a whole felon. Like, these people offer me probation. Like, what type of time is y'all on, what y'all got going on, right? That shit cost me like 10 grand. So it set me back. It hurt me, fucked me up. So that's why I've been in the shadows trying to just hold stuff together, man. And by the grace of God, like, this is real talk. Like, it's Easter too. By the grace of God, though, I got a friend in my corner, man. She got my back. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even fucking this girl. That's what's crazy. Like, she do anything I asked her to do, because when she first met me, she was homeless. Shit, I was homeless too. Shit, I was living in a hotel. But she had this dude she was fucking with, and the nigga was like real, like, I don't know what you call that, narcissistic to her. And she couldn't even like breathe a little bit. The nigga had beat her up and everything. And I'm like, damn, shit, that's the shit that you doing. So this lady, she basically ran away from the nigga and told me like, man, just help me, cause this nigga boop boop. And I'm like, I ain't trying to have no problems with this dude at the same time. But at the same time, she had money. She was trying to help me do some shit. So I'm like, well, fuck it. I got your back. I got you. Took you under my wing. Gave her some game. Like, this woman used to work at a gas station. Now she damn near running where she working at right now. I think, what the hell is it called? She working at a labor pool, but she's running it. And like the one who's issuing out the jobs. And she making way more money than she was making working at a gas station. And she give all the credit to me for being inspiring to her. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. Like, she cool as fuck though, man. And one thing about it is, with me and her relationship, it's like, shit, we don't give a fuck about money. I don't even give a fuck about money no more. Like, all I give a fuck is about being successful at whatever I can do and helping other people. Because regardless, like, it's the law of gravity. What goes up must come down. So you can't even be like just so caught up on money all the time. Money's good. But money bring too many problems. Money bring unnecessary attention. Money bring, you know what I mean? And that's just all, like, I've been going through that shit. But that's when I realized I was a slave, and a lot of people are enslaved, even in their minds. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was a slave to the streets, thinking that, hey, I had to be a certain way to get a certain thing. And shit, I got this truck. I got this truck out of my mind quicker than I got it. I was selling drugs and shit out the streets. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, man. The way people view the world, the way it's all designed to set up to enslave people with minority. And that's when education come in, though, because you gotta always stay like educated to the point where you can be able to discern and see when you being deceived. But everybody will choose the easy way out. And then once you choose the easy way out, you be like, damn, it ain't even all that it's cracked up to be. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, shit, I'd rather be free. I can work on my own terms, and I can make the same amount of money and have access to the same amount of money as motherfuckers that's doing shit, running businesses and companies and stuff. And it's all just credit, you know what I'm saying? Your face card to the government or to the credit bureaus and stuff like that. And that's my biggest thing, you know what I mean? Establish your credit, man, and make yourself a business. Even if you got a job, you can still do this. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, what we gonna do? We gonna sit up here and not listen to this nigga? Or we gonna sit up here and be like, that nigga sounds stupid? Shit, I'm a witness to it. I was homeless. I lived in a hotel. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I did all of that shit before, bro. Like, niggas can't even respect that. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like, get you some business credit. You can be self-employed and still apply for business credit. You got decent enough credit, they gonna give you a nice chunk. Then you don't have to say, I wish I had enough money to do what I need to do. And then the crazy part about it is, business is separate from your personal. So even if your business fail, it's not gonna be on your personal credit unless you say fuck them. You know what I'm saying? If you be like, nah, I ain't gonna pay these niggas back. All right, cool. We're gonna put it on your social security number then. You see what I'm saying? So just know that it's separate, so it ain't gonna fuck with what you got going on your personal side. And you can still have both sides. So it's like, you can have personal credit cards, or you can have business credit cards. So it's like, you figure it out, man. That gives you more access to money. You see what I'm saying? So when you got more access to money, you like, I can do the things that I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Period, point blank. And that's all I be doing, you know what I mean? I just be trying to keep my head above water. Unfortunately, I'm an innovator, so I feel like powers that be, the gatekeepers and all that stuff, man, they done put a monkey wrench in my plan so far, but I really think a lot of stuff happened for a reason. So it's like, cool, I'm here. I done put some gospel on y'all this morning on this good Easter Sunday, man. You know what I mean? God bless y'all. And I hope that whatever I just said helped somebody, but shit, I don't know, man. I'm just trying to figure it out like everybody else, man. And I just know I'm not a follower. I know I'm not a nigga that's gonna lead you down the wrong road, because I done been down pretty much every fucking road there is, you know what I mean? Good and bad. And I'm grateful for all of that, because it gave me the wisdom. It gave me the, you know what I mean, the discernment to know how to move around people and how to analyze situations for what they is. And sometimes people will discourage you, but me, I'm gonna encourage you. So if you like what I'll be talking about, man, hit subscribe. You know, hit the like button, man. Share, comment, man. If you can relate to some of the stuff that I said, let me know if I'm doing a good job at this, because it'll help me a lot, because I really feel like I'm doing it wrong. I feel like I done did it wrong. But I appreciate anybody who's tuned in, man. And I hope that I rubbed you guys the right way. I hope that I can be an inspiration and a light to people. You know what I mean? Especially y'all young ones, because when it's all said and done, y'all the ones who's gonna be able to change what's going on in the world right now. Period, point blank.